Good morning, people on the internet. Good morning. What I'm trying to find, what I'm looking for, is like, if you've seen, I think it was the last video or maybe the one before, I need to find the sensor. I'm trying to find the sensor which go into the turbo. Exhaust gas temperature sensor, which I need because I need to block off this on the Mk1. I'm not sure if I have thrown this away or if I still have it, because I had like complete Audi S3, my previous car, which I parted out and threw the rest. And I also kept, like, this is the complete engine harness for the S3. So I think maybe I'm gonna look in this, see if I can find this PGT sensor. There's so much stuff here. Okay, now it's just gonna clean this up and then I'm gonna check the next box. So now it's the next one, that box. Still nothing. So I'm gonna put this box back, and then I have, I think, one last, this one on top. This is not from the S3, it's from another car, Golf Mk1 and I do not remember how complete this harness is. Still nothing, so I probably threw it away. So then my plan is now to see if, once again, see if I can find a bolt which fits these threads. So apparently it's M12 1.0 thread. So I think either I'm going to find a bolt, like regular bolt. This is for brake lines. Either I'm gonna find a regular bolt, or maybe I just weld this shut and use this one.
12 seconds later.
So I'm gonna let it cool down, gonna make it look a bit prettier, then I'm test mounting it on the turbo. So I guess it's not possible to see on the camera, but now this is blocked off. I also have my computer with me today. I'm going to check if this is leaking, switch on the car, check if it's leaking, and I'm also going to check if the fan is working, since I have my computer. There you can read the RPM, the map sensor, throttle position, air fuel, coolant. So this is what I'm going to look at, the coolant temperature. Now it reads minus, I guess this is the lowest it will measure. You can also see a couple of ignition angle, battery voltage. So I'm just going to check what coolant temperature my fan is on, and then I'm going to start the car. And I think I'm going to take off the relay for the Hallex pump, because it's not necessary for this to run at the moment. I guess this is better than nothing. Now we see the engine is running at about between 500 and 600 RPM. and the coolant is not really measuring anything. I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes and yeah, see if anything is happening. No leakage. The fan does not seem to be working. Well, the fan is probably working fine. The temperature sensor, temp for coolant, I'm not sure if it was not connected properly, or if it's not reading, or if the sorry, I'm not sure if it was connected properly, or if the ECU is not reading anything, because I was about to just check, like push on it to see if it was sitting correctly, and right when I pushed it down, the car ran out of fuel. So now I'm gonna go to a gas station, buy some fuel, fill it up, and check again. Or I can always borrow some of the octane 115 from Eric. The ratio in this, it costs like about 100 kronas per liter. So everyone who is complaining about the gas prices, you don't see Eric complaining. And he buys fuel which costs 100 kronas. 100 kronas per, for 1 liter. So stop complaining. I'm sorry about the noise. It's just the fan needs to run for a few minutes to get all the exhaust out of the space. So now the ECU is reading the temperature of the water in the coolant in the engine, but it does not turn on and off the fan, even though the temperature exceeds the temperature the ECU is set to turn on the fan. So it's a good thing. I guess the connectors for this, for the coolant, was not really plugged in correctly, but now I need to find out why it's not turning off, why it's not turning on the fan. And it shouldn't be a problem really. It's just a few wires. Like the fan needs ground, and then it needs like 12 volts. So you can see here the ECU is reading 79 degrees Celsius, and I have set, I don't know if it's able to, you're able to see this through the camera, but I've set the temperature to be at 70 degrees, so it should be turned on. It should be switched on. Sorry, it should be switched on, but it's not. And also I don't have idle control on the engine, so that's why it's running on such a high RPM, because then I need to have a bit of throttle. This was not a problem like in the last video, the idle, but now it's suddenly, it won't idle as good. So I forgot to film like an outro. Started to put some of the vacuum hoses for the between the turbo and for the blow-off valve and the intake. But I need I need like a couple of like T-splits for this, so I'm gonna order this. Yeah, the fan. I got this one to work, the fan, and also the sensor for the coolant temperature started to work. The problem was that it was not connected properly, and I had wired something with the relay for the fan, so I just fixed this, and then the radiator fan started to work like it should. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Till next time, bye.